Hey everybody, wherever and whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in Victoria 3 to continue the Madyas half campaign. And last we left off, we had a bit of a bit of a useless war again. I tried to take the treaty port in Sinai against Arabia, and we ended up fighting a 1v4, which we fortunately were able to white peace. But that also just means like we spent like how many years doing nothing. And we ended last week's session essentially rolling leader gacha because I was trying to find an intelligentsia leader who had the humanitarian trait so that we could pass multiculturalism. However, I did not notice that we already had a humanitarian in charge. I did not know when this guy got here, but he's there, he's humanitarian, and that also means that we can finally pass the law that I was waiting to pass for quite a while, which was multiculturalism. And so we're gonna start off with that, and we actually we have the intelligentsia supporting it because we have a humanitarian in charge, and then on top of that we have an anarchist movement that's also brewing at the same time, which means we have additional support for it, and we also have the Marathi national movement from taking the state of Bombay. So this is gonna be like the first thing we pass. And once we have multiculturalism, our power structure laws are pretty much done. I'm not going to change anything else here. For economy as well, I don't think I'm going to change anything here either. Other than maybe, possibly, if we reach that point, if our economy reaches that point, we could go for graduated taxation. Even right now, it says that we have a positive 18.5k, but I don't trust that. I think we're going to wait until like this is a larger increase before we go up to graduated taxation. But that's gonna be the last thing. I would like to pass laissez-faire, but I don't think we're ever gonna be able to pass this considering the amount of resistance against it. Because we've got anarchists, communists, and socialists all against this. And right now I think the industrialists are marginalized, or they're almost marginalized, so it's a bit rough to try and pass laissez-faire. I don't know if we'll ever pass laissez-faire. We'll see. But after multiculturalism, we're gonna go down the human rights laws and start getting our reforms done over here. And I'm probably going to go for women's suffrage right away, right after. So combined with multiculturalism, that should give us a bit more possibility for employment. That does give us a minus 5% birth rate, but like at the amount of pops we currently have, that minus 5% I think does not really matter. Also, we'll have to see if the Hindu traditionalist movement ends up getting even more pissed, because if I try to pass women's suffrage, this will go up to like militant, so we might get a civil war. We'll see. But yeah, we'll go for multiculturalism immediately to women's suffrage, and then after that, we're gonna try and get workers' protections into protected speech, and then social security is gonna be the last one. We're gonna go straight to old age pension. The only issue here is like we have to make sure that by the time I try to pass this, we need to have our economy ready to actually take on the welfare payments, because this is going to be very expensive, potentially, considering how big our population is. But yeah, that's going to be the last bit of our laws. As for our institutions, all of it is already at max, except for I didn't realize our home affairs already had level 5, so we're gonna crank that up. I believe the last level for health insurance, health system requires one of the society tax here, I think. the... No, that's colonial affairs. Which one is the which one's the one for public health? Surely it's not political agitation. What? Where the hell? Where the hell do we get like an additional level for Oh, it's an antibiotic, so it's after malaria prevention. We would have to go through the last era to get the last level of our health insurance. But anyway, let's go ahead, click the button, and I believe I forgot to check, but I'm pretty sure that none of the movements are going to rebel against us. They're not going to go militant. At most, we'll have protesting, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that. For our economy tab, we are sitting on medium taxes right now. I think if I crank this up to oh, we can actually make positive even on just high rather than going up to very high, but I think we'll just leave that for when we need to like get out of our deficit. So I'll probably wait until it's like very close, maybe like 80% or so. And for our buildings, we do have some access to electric production methods. However, we have access to some electric production methods. However, they are not that useful yet, at least until we increase our electricity production, which I'm not gonna do until as late as I possibly can. Because again, like because the game treats utilities like electricity and transportation on sort of the same function as regular factories. Yeah, you can't really use the metrics for productivity on utilities like that, because no matter what you do, it's just not going to be profitable either way. Like, part of the reason you want them is because, not because they're profitable, but because they make everything else more profitable by making everything else more efficient. So, that's the thing. Also, I didn't realize they already had access to modern ports, so we're gonna go and upgrade that. This should increase the demand for oil, which should mean that the private sector should start adding in more oil rigs. Thanks, Bar. Good morning. Beating this game today, maybe? We'll see. We have 38 years left in the game, so depending on how fast things go, this might be the last session or the second to the last session for this campaign. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah. Anyway, let's go to full screen and see what we need to do here. So at this point, we are going to have to attack China, because I need to get their state. Let's see. Let's check. Where's Suzhou? Suzhou. So if I try and conquer Suzhou, Jaunpur is definitely gonna join. That's about it. I don't know if... Okay, Hungary does not like them enough to try and interfere with this, I think. The United States also doesn't like them. So those are the major powers that I would be worried about trying to join this. And I'm just gonna believe that my units are like significantly more advanced than theirs are. Let's see, what are they running? Skirmish infantry, mobile artillery. We already have trench infantry, so I think we're fine with this. We can totally start the play. And then let me just fill my construction queue before we unpause. And where was I building? Sakai? This is the last state, I think, in Burma that I need to put logging camps in. So put those in, and then for cotton plantations, let's continue building in Central Java. And then for iron mines, we'll wait until we have multiculturalism before we start building in Bombay. And then our tooling workshops, kind of the same deal. I actually made a mistake building it in Bombay. That was too soon for that one. I will build it in Kansai though. And then we're not gonna build additional construction just yet. Let's queue up another government admin over here. And let's queue up another university over in Bangkok. And let's go and add another artillery stack over in the Chinese artillery army. So that's gonna be over here in Mekong. And then for our navy, let's go ahead and add a torpedo boat. So in the Indonesian fleet, so that's gonna be over here in West Borneo. And let's unpause. I think we're good to unpause here. Do I want to add another interest? No, I think we'll just leave the interests for now. Oh wait, which one is this? Is that the one that made this a... They withdrew from a treaty. Oh man. I was trying to improve relations with them. Why? Why would they do that, man? Well, anyway. Let's see how this goes. And let's go ahead and raise this army over here. Of course, Jaunpur and Manipur sides. Gujarat as well. That is expected. So the Indo-Chinese army we're gonna send over to... Oh, we have like... Ah, right. Because of Bombay, we have a border with them actually. Ah, right. I forgot about that. We had a border over on the other side. Oops. That's totally fine. Persia sides with... What the? Persia? Persia? Wait, which Persia is that? Oh, it's Big Persia. What the hell? Why is Big Persia joining this? What? How did you even sway them in? What? What the hell? Brother. Okay, that's annoying. We're gonna fight another 1v4? Are you serious? Okay, who's willing to join the Japan? Okay, Japan would have joined this. I could have swayed them if they did not hate me. So that's kind of funny, but doesn't look like anyone else is gonna join. Also, we don't really have any other... Yeah, oh. Okay. I'm just gonna hope that our superior army technology is going to beat them, but this is... Illinois? What the... Dude, why is everyone just joining against me now? What the hell? What the f... What? What do you mean? Why? Okay. So their war goals. How the hell did you sway Illinois? It's never too late for a world war. I mean, we sort of had a world war twice over Morocco. Or like over North Africa pretty much. The first one was when I tried to liberate Morocco, and it was me and Italy versus like 5 other nations. And then when I tried to take the treaty port in Sinai for the Suez, like I fought a 1v4. Like, what the hell? What is going on? Why is everyone against me, man? Brother. I kind of wish I could like see what they swayed them with. Like, I know Jampur they swayed because of their defensive pact. But I don't know how they got Persia involved. Like, what does Persia have here? Why? The same thing with Illinois too. Okay, they're asking for investment rights over in British Southern Africa. So I just have to like defend Southern Africa with my navy. Hey John T. Warman, we started as an independent EU4 and continue Victoria 3. We'll see. We'll see what's the next nation I end up playing in the future. I haven't played around with. I mean, technically, this nation that I played with as is Hindu. Madyas starts as Hindu in EU4. So technically, this is already a Hindu country in EU4 that we continue to Victoria 3. But if you're talking about specifically within India, I haven't really played around with the nations in India too much just yet. So I'll see if like I find the nation that I want to play over there. But I'm also like testing out a run with mods. I might do a modded run for the next one, the next half campaign. Actually, where's my navy? So we have a front over in Sonora because of our puppet. I'm just gonna ignore that because they don't really get ticking war score from occupying my puppet, I believe. They have to actually go to me or my subject. Dude, that is so annoying. Like, why the hell is Illinois joining this? Why the hell did they start hating me? That is so dumb. What? Okay, why is Italy joining this too? What the bro? How the fuck are they swaying all of these people? What is going on, dude? Why am I fighting so many people all at once? Oh, they're both trying to get to South Africa. Or no? Well, yeah, okay, yeah, I got confused there because I have Malayan Southern Africa and then British Southern Africa, which is not under Britain anymore. What the hell? What? Why? Why are y'all joining against me? I have to have the fleet ready to just intercept everything, I guess, but they have like more ships than me in total, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to stop every naval invasion. Hey, what the hell? How the hell did they sway all of these people, dude? What's your army composition, Italy? You're using line infantry, mobile artillery, and lancers, okay. So Italy is the only one that actually has a sizable navy that can transport like full stacks of army. I don't think Illinois can do that. Illinois is also running like a mishmash of units. In China's case, we're also using line and skirmish infantry. Jaunpur, I'm pretty sure, should just be... Oh, they have shrapnel. There's shrapnel artillery. But they also don't have trench infantry like I do. Jesus Christ, how the hell are they swings? All of these people, dude. So what's with these like 0 stacks? What the hell? Attrition? Why are we attritioning over here? Exiled? What? Why would you be exiled? Oh, because they're walking through. Okay, I see. I really don't want to have to raise conscripts for this. Then another freaking interest got cancelled. Jeez. Also, why is it cancelling my interests when I have like open interests that I'm not using as well? It's like kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sway Japan here, even though they're supposedly willing. But man, this is so wild. Like, I've never seen the AI actually sway this many people to join like this. I'm gonna start adding the additional war goals. Okay, China wants to return Sakhalin. They have a claim on Sakhalin. Is there a crossing here? It doesn't look like there's a crossing here. They would have to navally invade that, I guess. So I have to make sure I protect British South Africa and Sakhalin and then just any part of my own territory. Whereas our objective is where's Sutro? Oh, I can't set it as an objective just yet. Okay. What do we want to do here? I don't really want to put a war goal in Italy. I don't want to have to go there. That's too far. Same with Illinois. Same with Persia, really. Like, why the hell is Persia even involved in this? It makes no sense. I think out of this, I just want... Let's see... Where is... Assam? And then... where's Manipur? We're gonna annex Manipur as well, so that we have a completed state. And from there, we just try and humiliate all of them, actually. So they don't, like, start joining in all of these wars. Oh, but then I would have to actually navally invade them if I want to humiliate them, so maybe just don't add any war goals at all for the others. They bother liberating Mongolia? Not really interested in that. Oh, we could do... nationalize? No, I mean, I can just do that through the registry. I don't really need to do that through, Actually, what building levels are these? I just do that through the registry, I guess. So that doesn't really matter. Yakutia. Where's that? North? Buryatia. It's over there. Tien. It's over there. Is that in the coasts? Do you have a coast? I don't think that you have a coast. Yeah, you don't have a coast. Yunnan is over there. Yue. Like, I want to try liberating their entire coastline. To basically cut them off. And we Shanxi, Guizhou, Dachang. It's a big chunk actually, but that's still inland. Sichuan, Shandong. We could liberate Shandong, I guess. We can get there. But that's pretty far. We get something that's much closer. Wu is pretty far. Wu is inland, C is inland, Yi is inland, Y. Y kind of works, I guess. It's close enough. That's about all my war goals, I think. And then I guess we just humiliate. Let's see, who actually has other defensive pacts? They don't have any other defensive pacts that should matter. Although I guess in terms of who I would not want interfering at all, probably Jaunpur. Actually no, China has a much... No, yeah, Jaunpur. Let's just simulate Jaunpur over here. Okay, that's gonna be my war goals. See how this goes, and... Okay, I'm gonna raise my conscripts actually. We might actually need them. I was hoping I didn't have to. Just gonna make sure that all of my armies are actually using their bonuses. Okay. I actually have enough volunteers over here that I could raise this one. They don't have a general though. I guess I could just transfer someone. Transfer these guys to Bombay. Because that works. It's gonna take a while for them to actually get there though, I guess. Which is not great. And then the Indo-Chinese volunteers. Take the loyalists here. The other hope is that they just back down. They recognize that we are militarily superior and they just back down. Oh, they actually went... Oh, they went up to uncertain. They went up to uncertain, so this might not... They might not back down, actually. God damn it. Okay, well... It's worth trying. I guess I have to... I have to wait until they're actually raised before we put them on the front, huh? I guess we can stay on the defensive for now. Stay on the defensive for now, just so... so we can wait until the conscripts are ready, and then once the conscripts are ready and recruited, we can send them to the front. And then our navy is gonna have to just be prepared to like take on any naval invasion. Oh my god. Baja California secession. Oh. Well, I can't really help my subject with that. They're on their own. Well, here goes. So we have to make sure that they don't get into British South Africa or in me or in Sakhalin. Italy? Okay. This is the Philippine Sea. Oh, I forgot to check their navies actually. What are you running on your navy right now? Frigates and man-o-wars. Okay, so their ships are not updated. We have torpedo boats and ironclads, so... This is the Philippine Sea. Hopefully my fleet is strong enough to defend against that even though it's smaller. Let's see these battles. Does look like we are winning. 23. Where is this? In Sulusi. Actually, now I think about it, I might need the Indonesian volunteers as well for this. We just need additional troops because in case... Because they have their navy like split up more than mine. They have like 4 fleets basically that can do naval invasions, so might need the homeland conscripts to defend as well. There you go. In Luzon, South China Sea. How many ships is this? 7? I think I'll be able to stop all of them. Some of them are for sure going to land, which is not great. Over here though, in the battles, we already have... Okay, there's still active battles, but they're not like concluded yet. So it says we're at disadvantage, but it does look like in terms of the battles themselves. So on the front, we're on the disadvantage because they just have like more numbers, but I think in terms of the battles themselves, we are winning these battles for the most part. Yeah, so we won that one. Over on this front, it's not done yet. What if I go on the offense, actually? I might be able to beat them. I think. I don't think they're... You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go on the offense, actually. Because... yeah, I'm thinking that... just on sheer stats alone, we might be able to just beat them. Philippine Sea. And then this one is in the... I guess we could just use the conscripts for the ones coming in from Illinois, because theirs is smaller, I think. Yeah, Illinois is only coming in with 3 troops. And then we can just use the conscripts to defend that. Government conscripts to defend that. And then I think... there we go. Let's send these guys in. These guys are still recruiting, I think. We can start sending them in. And as long as they don't navally invade over here on this side, because that's the war goal, we should be fine, I think. Oh yeah, we now have the advantage. Okay, we can definitely potentially just push them out into, and we can start pushing into China. Speaking of, I need to set your strategic objective to Suzhou. So they're gonna try and push into there. And in terms of war goals, yep, they don't have any ticking on me, so that's good. So that's the important bit. As long as they don't get ticking on me, we're fine. We are losing 232,000 a week, but I think our economy should be able to handle it. I'm also gonna run out of my construction queue. As much as I would like to keep constructing, we might have to stop constructing. Especially since we're conscripting as well, so it's not like we're gonna have the workforce to begin with while the conscripts are out. Now, hopefully we are winning these naval battles. I hope we're winning these naval battles. Oh god. We're losing some convoys, but I think we're fine. We have a lot of convoys right now anyway. We're at 8,000. As much as I would like to protect, we can't. Oh no. What is this? Fleet is too weak. They actually... Okay, we have one front where they actually got in. That's not good. Can I send... This is 11 troops. I'm gonna split this in half. Oh crap. It doesn't split in half properly. God damn it. I'd have to promote. I guess we have to promote, huh? Promote, and then now we should be able to split in half. Just barely. Promote this guy too. And then that way... Okay, now we can split better. And then this army we're going to defend on the other side. So the only front we are losing out on right now would be the one in Sonora, but like that front does not matter right now. The civil war happening actually kind of saved our subject too, because that means they can't push through a Baja, but not that their side really matters, to be honest. Oh crap. So the Indo-Chinese fleet got defeated. Yeah, I sort of expected that. It's still running frigates, I still haven't added torpedo boats to it. We need more construction to be able to actually update our navy. Or I could stop my resource loop to just focus on building navy and army, and just let our private queue do the rest. But I kind of want to keep expanding my construction first. Okay, so both of the fleets lost. That's not great. But I think our conscripts should be able to handle the naval invasions over here. Losing both of our navies though, not that good. Not that good. Hungary is... Excuse me? What? What the... Huh? Hungary? What the hell? Okay. They want the treaty port in Zhejiang. Oh, that is such annoying timing, because I can't interfere with that. And like everyone who could interfere with this, like I don't know if China will be able to sway all of the other nations that they swayed against me. But where's that treaty port? In Zhejiang. Over here. So just south of where I'm taking. Okay. Interesting choice. Control always drive new growth, okay. Let's go with a brush. Algiers. Uprising. Oh, that is so small, okay. Jumper size with China, of course. We'll see if they're able to sway other nations to help defense against Hungary. But this also means I kinda want to peace out with them so that, you know, I don't want to ruin the the front because like there's two separate wars going on. Okay, what? What? I thought these guys were already raised. I have to like raise them again? What the hell? That is so strange. Central Provinces front. Where's this? Ah. Central Provinces front. Why is it the Central Provinces front now? What the hell? Also, okay, we're not going to construct anything else, but I am still going to add in some more artillery here because it's not done. And then same with the Navy. Gonna add in more ships. Okay, we were able to repel the naval invasion, so that's nice. And there we go. We have multiculturalism in November 14, 1899. We have removed systemic racism in our nation. So that's good. We can pass on the next law, which again, I said we're gonna go directly to women's suffrage. Which is a bit dangerous because the Hindu traditionalist movement is going to go militant doing this, but hopefully it just doesn't go over the edge. We don't really have authority to suppress them. And I'm surprised there's still like a decent amount supporting them. 2.78 million, huh? But yeah, racism is defeated in 1899, at least within our own nation, so that's nice. Now we're gonna try and get rid of sexism. Hopefully, our country does not explode while we're at war. But yeah, our power structure laws are now fixed, so we have parliamentary republic, universal suffrage, multiculturalism, total separation, elected bureaucrats, professional army, guaranteed liberties. So now we're going to work on our human rights. And probably the last two things will change will be proportional. We'll see if we can upgrade to graduated taxation and then social security, assuming our economy can handle that. But we'll do women's suffrage into... I guess we could do workers' protections? Or protected speech. Would protected speech be better first? We'll see. Oh god, what the hell? Suddenly... suddenly we don't have advantage on this front. What is up with that? That is a bit concerning. Why would you not be an advantage? Okay, never mind. I think... Yep, there we go. So we repelled all of the naval invasions from Italy, so that's good. Yeah, I don't want to push this front right now. Honestly, like, we could just let the secession go, because I'm not really interested in keeping this puppet. I was trying to get rid of them to begin with. My subject managed to get a naval invasion off of on Illinois. How the hell did you do that? What the fuck? How? How the fuck did you do? Okay, we potentially have a landing in Illinois if we choose to pursue that. We'll see if we can get it done though. Thanks for the... Is that a follow? Thanks for the follow. Me, Metal Mike. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Also, let's keep adding some artillery here. So this is at 27. 28, 29, 30. I'm just gonna queue them all in. And then for the Navy, so we are at 15 on this. Torpedo boats. I'm gonna add in one more. But the Navy will add them slowly. They are still repairing too, so... Oh my gosh. There we go. Now that we have multiculturalism as well. If we go to our population, or is it society? Oh yeah, in society. If we go to cultures, the lowest acceptance we have now, before was 20, now it's 75, plus the 15 from total separation. So the minimum acceptance we have for anybody in our nation is going to be 90, which means they are automatically within full acceptance, which means like there's no penalties against them at all. So they have equal rights to jobs, equal rights to like everything else. Which also means that we have just a larger pool of pops that we can get employment from, and more people that can participate in the economy, so that's good. And also, since our minimum acceptance is 90, I don't even have to change my migration controls anymore. Even if we're on migration controls, like everybody's just free to come in anyway. And we combine that with our freedom of movement principle with our power block, and we just have like a lot of mass migration bonuses, so we can expect a lot of mass migration events to start popping off. We are starting to lose some ground here, which is not great. We might have to change our strategy here, so we're gonna have to swap over to defend, maybe? Well, the front is still further in. Okay, China backed down against Hungary. I was hoping they would fight that, actually. But I guess they're busy fighting me. And I have a feeling too, like, if I did not do this play against China, I have a feeling Hungary would not do their play for the treaty part. Which is annoying. Like, they literally waited for me to do my play first. Oh, okay. They're gonna try and navally invade my subject instead. That's not good. And my fleet... Okay, my fleet is still repairing, which is not great. How much longer till the repairs? Doesn't really say. But we might have to send troops over to defend that. Problem is, I don't know which troops I could send, if ever. Also, we need to promote... I don't know which stack I can send over there to defend against that naval invasion. But I guess... if that's 29 troops... I don't trust my subjects' troops to be able to hold that. Because their units are also kind of scattered in terms of what they have. If I look at the Italian army, they're on line infantry, mobile artillery. Yeah, they're gonna need... my subject needs me to send troops over there. We could do like half of half. So we're not committing too much. So we're gonna send these over to South Africa HQ. And then merge merge this one back into the main stack. We're still steadily losing convoys, which is not great. And this fleet is still repairing. Repair progress 80%. Jesus Christ. 76% on the other one. Okay. What do we have here? Improved by plus 20. Plus by 15. Okay. So the secession, the Baja California Uprising want a white piece. I mean, we could do that. We could just screw over our subject and get a white piece, because honestly, I don't really want the subject over here. But actually, if they're not gonna, like, outright annex, then I can just send troops later. Or, I guess we could send, like, one stack over here. We can send in... this one. Maybe send in, like, 30. My only issue is, like, if I push that front, we're gonna end up with another front over in Illinois. And I don't think my... yeah, okay, no, never mind. Let's not do that. because I'm gonna end up sending conscripts to that front if we open up that front. So I'd rather just not. Open that front to begin with. And over here, are we still? Okay, we're winning battles. I guess the advantage is just against us so much because they have 234 troops over here. Which is a lot, but at the very least we are pushing into our war goal. And let's see. Should I set a strategic province over here? So set you could set that as our war goal or as our strategic objective. And actually, if we end up linking up over here, then we can unify the front. We just have like one front to worry about. There's the secession or the traditionalist movement. Also, we just got access to radios. We need power plants. We need power plants to start producing radios. Crap. So they put them in Central Java and Cambodia. What the hell? Of all the places. Of all the places to put that in. Okay, well. If they're gonna do that, I might as well get it started. So we're gonna put a power plant in, a queue. I really would have liked to like delay this as long as possible, but we're gonna start electrifying because we're gonna need those radios in order to upgrade our navy and army for the siege artillery and the scout cruisers. Also, I didn't realize we had like a new production method for our military training. We're still not building that many oil rigs, huh? How expensive is oil right now for us? Oil is just slightly expensive actually. For the number 5 producer. I guess we haven't raised our demand for it just yet. Or that much, rather. Oh god. That is a dangerous traditionalist movement. 181 troops of ours, huh? Ugh. I mean, hopefully it doesn't escalate too much. But yeah, they're gonna hate everything because we have total separation up as well. There we go. We can defend that. Oh, the front looks cursed because I'm like pushing in just a straight line. It looks so bad. But like I do want to get the ticking, so the ticking war score going. So in terms of war support, okay, so Italy still has a decent amount of war support, same with Illinois, but they are they're lower than me, so that's good. Despite all of this, and despite me not constructing, we are still maintaining our #1 GDP, so that's good. And there we go, another mass migration event. Nice. In terms of war, actually, so we've lost 170,000 people to this war. They have lost 439,000. 174 of those would be from Italy, 100,000 from Jaunpur. Okay. Wounded, we've lost like 402,000. They've got 909,000. Cost of war, 12.8 million, and then 13.8 million on their side. Yeah, so in terms of like, yeah, the numbers, we are winning this war. It's just it's just really annoying that like almost all of my wars, all of my recent wars so far have been 1v4s and 1v5s. Like why does everyone hate me still? Okay, there's the Indonesian fleet. Or is it the Indonesian? And it's in the Indo-Chinese fleet, my bad. Okay. Oh crap. They've managed to push over on this side, so that's not good. We might... Crap, okay, I'm gonna have to like send in these guys, I think, to bolster the numbers, because I cannot afford to have them get ticking on me. So we're gonna send in the Indonesian conscripts over. Oh no. Oh man, I don't want to lose momentum on the Liberal Party. Not like this. Also, I think these guys are done. There's a naval invasion in Visayas again. How many ships is that? 83 ships. Oh my god, that's so many. Philippine Sea. Also, is Bombay... How far is Bombay? Okay, we have 8 years. So that's still a while. There's another mass migration. There we go. Sulusi. The other fleet's not done repairing yet. 93%. It's gonna be a while. Might have to send this over on the other one. Sulusi, Philippine Sea. This is the one for Visayas. That's 83. Send this one to the 24. In terms of troops though, yeah, they're not sending in that many. So it's not so bad. Public support for pacifism. No, I think, yeah, I don't want the agrarian party getting a lot of momentum here. Okay, they're at 0 right now. Yeah, they're all at 0 war support, so that's good. Well, the two main ones, Jaunpur and China. Illinois and Italy, not yet. Come on. Are you done repairing 95%? Indonesian volunteers. Oh, it's just because they're still traveling to the front. That's the thing. Lost? Are you serious, bro? Okay, my troops made it in time to defend that, so that's nice. Ugh, 98% still on our fleet. Literary. Oh, actually, hold on. Did my humanitarian get? Okay, no, he's still there. I thought he got replaced or something. So plus 10% enactment success chance, or plus 20% and 60% chance, or minus 10%. I don't really want to gamble. Even if it's 66% chance of getting a 20% increase to enactment. We're just gonna take the safe bet and take 10%. We're already at 50% enactment success chance anyway. What's this? So lose popularity on the pacifists. On this one, 33% chance he gets literary, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, we'll take that option. That option seems special. Okay, our fleet. They should be repaired. Are they repaired, please? Don't tell me I have to wait for like the entire week. Oh, there's still 99%. You're kidding me. God damn it. There we go. Nice, another mass migration. Let's see. Which naval invasion do I need to stall out? So this one I'm already defending with troops. Well, they're actually adding more troops in to this invasion. That's not good. This one in Mindanao. Okay, let's send this one over to Sulawesi to help out with that naval invasion. And then over here, I think we're gonna have to send some of the Indonesian volunteers back home. Let's see. 60. I'm gonna send 30. Actually, hold on. Let's select the one that's actually already defending over there, which is these guys. So I'll send the 30. And that should increase our resistance a bit to that naval invasion. times like these where when I'm kind of thankful that the AI is kind of stupid and they're not actually going for what gives them ticking. Because what gives them ticking, for at least for Illinois and for Italy, is they invade my subject over here. They haven't done so. They tried to invade over here instead, which is kind of silly. Sure, we'll take the hit to the momentum on them. 16th Indonesian Army is taking attrition. Oh, because they're traveling. That, yeah, no, that's expected. That's expected. That's fine. Over here on this front, I think we are still doing sort of fine. My army still hasn't made it to the objective, which is a bit unfortunate. Proposing a white peace. Nah. After the 2 white pieces I've had to go through, no, I'm not taking a white piece for this shit. I'm fighting this to the end, man. Like, we need to get something out of this war for once. Jesus Christ. They're just piling on more and more troops on this invasion, I think. Mass migration's cool. I like that. Did I fend off the other naval invasion already? Okay, nice. It's back to 31. Good. And the Chinese fleet defeated. God damn it. Well, you know, for a former pirate republic, our navy has been beaten like a lot of times. But it's also like, just because the avoiding Demacia in this game is a bit annoying. What? Where the hell? Bro. Dog. What? There's another freaking... You've gotta be shit. Not another one, man. Well, do they even have troops? They have troops, actually. Okay, they have troops. What do I send on that? Although, I guess that's part of this front. Yeah, that is like one front over here. So I don't have to worry about that side. My subject's naval invasion in Illinois has just gone unnoticed. They never bothered to like retake that stuff. Cool. Okay then. My GDP dropped. Ew. That's not good. Manipur, Radical Revolt. Nice, okay, so both sides of Manipur are having a revolt, huh? Okay, interesting. Okay, Hungary is fighting Arabia. They want to transfer Greece. Okay. Let's see what happens over there. Oh, the front split. What the... Dude. It was a one unified front earlier. Why did it split? Oh, Okay, I guess I still have troops there, I guess. Somehow. Okay. We managed to repel the naval invasion. Cool. And then, oh my god, our fleet is still losing. You gotta be kidding me. I might have to raise taxes here because we are slowly but surely approaching our limit here on debt. And speaking of, I should check actually. How's your debt right now? If I remember correctly, China is actually in bankruptcy, right? Yeah, China is in bankruptcy, so they have plus 50 on that. Jaunpur is not. Illinois is not. Italy, I'm pretty sure is not. Yeah. So China is actually, yeah, on the verge here. Italy began embargoing Hungary, and Italy peaced out. Italy's gone. Italy's gone. Let's go. Nice. They bailed out. Okay. That works for me. So now it's just the question of like, when is Illinois gonna leave? And that should lower the pressure on the fronts as well, since we're not gonna have too many armies in one front anymore with them out. Okay. I really want to reform government and like let these guys in, but then if I put them in the Liberal Party, our legitimacy is just gonna tank. I can't. Okay. Nice. Our navy managed to deal with them. Cool. Once Illinois bails out of this war, I'm gonna send the conscripts over to deal with this side of the war with the secession movement over there. But for now, I guess we could send them to another front somewhere else. Probably just merge them back in with the volunteers over here. Nice, okay. Illinois is out as well. Cool. So now I just have to deal with Jaunpur and with China and Persia. Right. Non-negotiating participants. Honestly, Persia should peace out as well. They get nothing from this war. Honestly, I don't even know how the hell they swayed Persia in the first place, because they get nothing from this war. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why were they even here in the first place, man? What was the point? What was the whole point of that? It makes no sense. Nice, okay. We also just broke the 80% on our literacy rate, so that's nice. Nice, Persia's out as well. Okay, the war is definitely gonna be much easier now. Are you recognized? No, you're not recognized. I should probably also just start using my influence. I have like so much influence I'm not using. Does France still has things on... No, France doesn't really have things and stuff I'm interested in. What the fuck is this name? Kajkwakratsi? Who are you? Oh, the native that popped out of Brazil. No, we're not interested in improving relations with them. Oops, wrong. Do we have a good relationship with all of our subjects right now? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, we had amicable relations. Why did he even join against me, Illinois? What was the play there? Why would you do that? It's because you left my block earlier. You freaking asshole. Yeah. Damn, dude. Okay. More mass migrations. Do we need approval on trade unions? Kinda. Sorta. Okay, China's in default again. They were already bankrupt and they went in default again too. So that they're probably gonna go into bankruptcy again. We're like trying to keep this war running. No, I am not. I am not going to, I'm not going for a white peace, man. You will give me what I want. You'll give me what I want, China. Okay, it's the 1900s. We have like 36 years left. There we go. December 7, 1900. We have women's suffrage. Okay. Nice. What did I say I was gonna pass next? Was it, regulatory bodies? Into workers' protection. So what workers' protections does, I think, is just it adds the, it adds a wage, an increase, like a minimum wage. Is that more important than getting protected speech, though? Actually, let's see. It's gonna piss off the Hindu priesthood, but like, we shouldn't really care about them, honestly. I think they got a lot of clout just because I recruited a lot of generals earlier. Yeah, I did. That's why. It's gonna piss off the petit bourgeoisie, which is not great. We go for regulatory bodies. That pisses off the industrialists as well. But we get more loyalists though by doing this. Although I guess we don't really have the bureaucracy right now to boost up. Oh well, it just changes the institution, so it's already boosted technically. I don't have to worry about that, I guess. So we just got minimum wage. Because this gives us minimum wage. I forgot the ratio though, if it's like... If it's like a decent amount. Graduated taxation is still 21. That's 21. Okay. It does seem like we're getting positive on graduated taxation. But we can check again later. This loses us authority though. Which means less charters. You just keep right of assembly. I don't know how useful technology spread is for us right now, considering I think we are pretty much the most advanced nation already. Because I think we're the largest nation that has like this high of a literacy rate. All of these other nations that have higher literacy rates than us are all like small nations. Heck, there's a decentralized power that has 100% literacy rate. What the fuck? Wait, that's a thing? Decentralized powers can get listed in literacy. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. What the f... Okay. Today I learned. The literacy in incorporated states also includes decentralized nations, apparently, and there's 3 of them in the top 10. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Okay. Sure. Sure. Whatever you say, game. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the loyalists here. We're gonna try and pass workers' protections. Oh no, did that? Oh that marginalized the industrialists and the petit bourgeoisie. Oh, that's sort of not good, actually. I kind of wanted the industrialists to still be around. Uh-oh. Well, that might be a problem in the future. Okay, so who's in this war left? Mongolia, Manipur, Gujarat, and Tajikistan. So basically just China and Jaunpur and their subjects, right? Since Illinois is out of the war, I think I can send troops over to my subjects' front now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. How many troops do I need? They have 1 in soldier. So I think we can just send our Japanese army that has like 1 trench infantry. Just the 1 dude. Really 1 battalion. Send them over now, and immediately that flips to 65%. Or 65 on advantage with just 1 battalion, so that's pretty nice. And also, we are approaching our debt limit here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and oh god. That's not enough? Are you serious? That's not enough, apparently. Also... Oh my god. Are we gonna go into another debt crisis? God damn it. Wait a minute. Are you serious? It was not enough? I guess it's also because of our army? How much are we paying for? Oh, because we're paying $1 million for army right now. So we need this war to be over, actually. We just need it to be over. Oh god. So we might have to do the debt exploit again. But I think once we disband the army after, we should be fine. Yeah, because we're spending $1 million on military goods right now. Because we have like so many armies just up at the moment. But once they are disbanded, once this war is over, we should be fine. Are you defending? Do we have control over Sucho yet? No, we don't. Okay, nice. More mass migrations. And we're just watching our debt slowly but surely approach that limit. as soon as it reaches the limit, we're gonna have to do the debt exploit so that we don't suffer the penalties from being in default. Electric railways is researched. I don't think we can do that production method just yet since we don't have electricity. Yeah, can't do electric engines just yet. We can do radio production though. So once we have radios, or rather, now that we have radios, we should upgrade. Wait, did I get a new unit type? Hold on. Or it might have been just because of the swapping around with the army. Wait, we're getting spread for automatic machine guns. Someone researched automatic machine guns before I did? Oh no. Who the hell is that? Uh-oh. That's a bit concerning. Who could have researched that first? Okay, we're approaching our debt limit here. So on the next week, we have to do the exploit. There we go. So we're in default. We're gonna do... What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna lower all of our production methods to the lowest one. I'm just gonna do primary this time. I'm not gonna touch the secondaries. We're gonna do this. And what this does is it lowers our GDP. Lowers our GDP by quite a bit. And by lowering our GDP, we are also going to erase the accumulated debt. Let's lower all of them. So we went from, was it 150 million GDP? We're now down to 107. We'll do a final check. And the idea is we're gonna unpause once I change all of these. We're gonna unpause and let it run for a week. We're gonna let it run for a week. Oh my god. Wait, actually, do the government admin matter? Oh, we actually want to keep it at the max for the government admin. Never mind. How about the universities? What? Oh, okay, there we go. 25. 84. What the hell? Okay, some of the numbers are not making sense. Some of them is like, some of them are going up. What the hell? That doesn't seem right. Why are they going up? If I change the construction sectors, would that also lower it? 85.4, 86.4. It actually makes it better. Okay, so we went from 150, I think it was like 150.8 GDP. We're down to 85, but by doing so, we shaved off a bit of our debt, or at least we're going to shave off a bit of our debt once I unpause here, and we're gonna wait for 1 week. We're gonna have like the penalties for default for like 1 week, and then I'm just gonna take the 10% here. We're not gonna take the 20%. And then it's Monday. It's Monday, and our debt limit should have lowered. And then now I'm going to go back here, and we're going to raise all of our reduction methods all the way again. Crank them all back up. To maximum. Get to the engines because that one needs electricity. And what's going to happen here is that as I'm changing all of these production methods, my GDP should climb back up. And because our GDP climbs back up, our debt limit should also climb back up once I unpause. And hopefully, once the war is over, and we demobilize our armies, hopefully, we start earning money again. And you can see so we climbed back up to 135.5 million GDP, So once I unpause, this should update and our debt limit should increase again. Let's send you back to Japan HQ. And there we go. And we're out of default. We're out of default. We did take a permanent hit to our GDP, so we were at like 150 million. Our new cap is like now 127, so Hungary has overtaken us. But I think once our buildings have renormalized after the changes we did, they should spike back up. I hope. So we can unpause this as well. Okay, 130. The convoys... Okay, the convoys might be a bit concerning though. Dropping down like that. Hopefully that fixes itself. Maybe I shouldn't have touched the ports and the shipyards. Probably the two things I should not have touched. just so my convoys didn't get shot, because we just did lose a chunk of our organization from that, which is not great. We're still getting... Alright, the traditionalists are still up here. So another mass migration. Oh, GDP is dropping again though. It's not good. I think we have the war goals. Sort of. Almost. Is it time? Is it time to start being aggressive with our conscripts? Maybe. Might be time to start pushing with the infantry as well. With our conscript infantry, so that we can get a bit more of this done. And let's see. In terms of... Okay, so this stack is already complete. I really want to build more army, but we'll just do that after the war, I guess. Because we still need the additional like standing army stacks that have cav in them for actual pushing. But let's add a few more. Where are the... Okay, these volunteers. There we go. Oh, someone's actually overtaken me in army? That doesn't seem right. I don't know. I don't know why I'm number 2 even though Hungary has 550 to I have 610. That doesn't make sense. We might have to do the thing again though. Because we are approaching our debt limit again. Oh, is it unified? Oh, nice. Okay, the front has unified. Okay, the front has unified. The front has unified. It is just one front now. I'm also gonna demobilize this stack. We don't need them there anymore. Since it's just one front now, like one unified front, I think. Could we negotiate Jaunpur out? We don't control Manipur yet, so we're gonna have to wait for that, I guess. So just a bit more waiting in this war. But yeah, that's so good that it's the front is just unified now. It's just one massive. It does look weird, but it's just one massive front now, so it's a bit easier to manage. And that also means that my 2 main armies can actually cooperate now. Strips. How many troops do they have left here? They have like 59 battalions. Yeah, 59 battalions, 476. Okay. They've raised all of their conscript. Maybe we just try and focus on actually getting Manipur. Actually, we have this occupied already. Yeah, okay. We have Manipur occupied, so I think we can peace out Jaunpur now. So if we do this... if we do this, I think we should be able to peace out Jaunpur separately. I'm just gonna take a save first, just in case, because I don't wanna screw this up. Oh God. Is this gonna be my last war against Jaunpur in China? I mean, I hope so. Kinda. I'm hoping it is. Because I don't really want to have to like deal with them anymore. I want to just like try and fix my nation and try and build diplomatic relations. Because we've had no diplomatic relations the entire freaking 500 years of this campaign. Like, fuck. What do I name this? I'm just gonna take a save here because I'm not sure if this is gonna piece me out of the entire war, or if this is just gonna piece out Jaunpur. Oh, it's only... Oh, never mind, actually. I think Jaunpur has to be the one to send the peace deal to me. Because if I send the peace deal through here and do this, I think what's gonna happen is it also pieces me out with China, I think. So we're gonna keep this war going just a bit longer. Is Jaunpur in... Okay, they're not in default. China is like plus 50 from size of loans and is in bankruptcy. And it seems like they were bankrupt already before the war even started, so... They're just gone. Okay, there we go. Jaunpur, gone. Out of the war. And did that also annex Manipur? I hope it did. It does look like Manipur is gone. Did they still have their subjects? So they have Gujarat and Tajikistan. Yep. Manipur does not exist anymore. So now it's just me and China. Since it's just me and China at this point, I think we can demobilize. So... Mumbai volunteers, we can demobilize. The Indonesian volunteers, we can send them back to Indonesia and demobilize as well. And then I think I should be able to also just demobilize the Indo-Chinese volunteers. So that leaves us with one front we have to deal with. And I just have to use my 2 remaining standing armies. There we go. And hopefully that should lower our costs. We're still losing quite a bit of money, but not as much money as before. Our convoy just shot up as well. Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that that helps a lot. We're now just spending how much for military buildings? 175k. Okay. That's more manageable. There we go. And we dropped down to number 2. Australia became a great power? What? No. No, that's not good. Australia became a great power. Are they still isolationist actually? Hold on. They're still an isolationist. What the hell, man? I don't know what the hell Australia is cooking. Fucking... Yeah, we lost a lot of prestige to that. Are they still fighting? Okay, they are still fighting Arabia. Well, anyway. So hopefully... Okay, we have 5 million to our limit here. So... We're losing 22.6k a week. I think as long as... Wait. Why was humiliate not... What? Why wasn't humiliate the... Done? What the f... Bruh. Shouldn't they have been humiliated? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, okay. So there's just a problem with the diplomatic play screen. I don't know why humiliate Jaunpur is still here. It should already be accomplished. Yeah. So Suzhou's strategic objective, since we already have it under our control, you can go for oops. You can go for this. And then... And then for the other army, we can have this one be the strategic objective. Here we go. Yes, more mass migrations. I love that. We're still losing sort of an obscene amount of money. I really hate that they're now they're going in on China after I've broken them. Fuck, you stupid ass. Ah. Okay. The British. Okay, the British are recognized now. Okay. I see. British are recognized now. What is the US trying to conquer in China? They're trying to conquer Such. Too bad, America. I beat you to it. I'm taking that state. Or you can take it. Bruh. Why are they... You stupid ass freaking... Why are you trying to take my stuff, huh? They're also trying to go for Jiangsu. I don't think I'm taking anything from Jiangsu. Yeah, Jiangsu is like northern China, I think. Yeah, Jiangsu is northern China, so we're not too worried about that. They're probably gonna back down on this, considering they're just ruined. They have like no money, so... I also don't think I can interfere since I'm pretty sure I have a truce with them still. Okay, do we have control over everything? Okay, we have control over Yue. We're just waiting. Okay, we have control over everything. So that's Suzhou, Yue, and Huai. Why can I still not... Why do they not want this? Minus 10. Or minus 323. What? Bro, why are you still not willing to give it up? I have control over all of it, bro. Why do you still want to fight this China? You're bankrupt twice. Why are you still fighting for this, man? Also, why are these guys in the Indonesia HQ? They're supposed to be in the other HQ. What the fuck? Ah. Screw it, whatever. There we go. Okay. Finally. Peace. Jeez. Now, do we interfere with this? I kind of want to interfere with this. I don't think they're gonna be... Yeah, they don't... I have to support unconditionally if I want to support them. No primary demands. Since I took Suzhou, they have no primary demands. Okay. They want Jiangsu, Nanjing, and Zhejiang. They're taking a lot of shit, huh? The fuck? Well, anyway, that's not my problem anymore. We have to fix our country. Oh my god, it takes 3,000 bureaucracy. Bro. Hold on. Hold on. Let me fix some things here. Let me change up our production methods, make sure everything's working properly. Oh, what the How the hell does swapping to gas street light suddenly make us a lot of money? Or maybe it's just because it took a while for the game to recognize like, oh, the army's demobilized. Maybe that's what happened. But either way, we finally got Sucho. So that's all of the states that we need to actually get our companies going. So that's nice. We're starting to make money again, thankfully. Although as soon as I'm pretty sure as soon as I hit incorporate on this thing, we're gonna immediately start losing money again. Or losing bureaucracy. Shit. Well, we're gonna have to do it either way. 21 years, so that's gonna be done in 1922. So that's gonna be when we'll be able to establish our Chinese companies. Then we have 7 years left on Bombay, so that's gonna be for our Indian companies. Whew. We still have a truce with... we don't have a truce with Arabia anymore, and they're still fighting. We could try and snipe out the treaty port here. Hungary should not join because they're fighting right now. Italy should not join either. United States might join, but and Kilwa could join. What if we go for... okay, go there. They also don't have a lot of armies right now. What are they fighting for in this war, actually? What are they potentially losing? Do they want to transfer Greece? They want to get Arab Kastamonu with the Vendigar. Transfer Arabian Persia Trade Company. Conquer Ankara. Conquer Arab Bulgaria. I see. They're really only fighting for investment rights in Austria? Are you serious? That's it? That's all you're getting? That's crazy. That's all you're getting, huh? Now, I really want to go in on them here, but... I kind of want some time to sort of lower our debt. Yeah, I think that's gonna be for now. He sides with the US. What? Why is Italy siding for... what? What is going on? Okay, China back down. What the hell? Okay. Wait, since they back down, the US gets nothing. And the US gets nothing, and then freaking Mongolia just gets investment rights given to Italy. Okay, the US got screwed over in that one. Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh, that is so dumb. That is so silly. Oh god, that was so loud. I think these guys should start decaying down. We also have like voting on workers' protections. Ooh, that does not look good. Our balance does not look good. We're okay, it's starting to look good again. It's starting to look good again. Let's try and get some of these guys into our blocks again. So released you. So I want to guarantee your independence. I'll give you trade privileges. On a power block assembly, and we'll take investment rights. And the same for Huai. Let's do this. There we go. We should get some leverage, some decent leverage to get them into our block. Oh my god, what the? Just 85? Are you serious? That's the project. Dude, how much more can we get? Bro. Well, leverage is not high enough. What the? We might not be able to get them into our block, huh? Okay. And Korea still hates me as well. God, why is the private queue going ham on railways all of a sudden? The hell? Okay, interesting. Do we have a... I don't think I have a company that ends up getting railways. Yeah. There's none of them. Get the additional loyalists there. Gigs, we're just cranking up. Almost half of our population are radicals right now, which is not great. Okay, their militancy is sort of dropping down. Yeah, there's a permanent damage to our GDP from going into a default there, which is unfortunate. Okay, there's our scout cruisers. Let's go and upgrade. So over in our navies now. What the hell? Over in our navies. I'm gonna swap over to scout cruisers. This is gonna delay my navy expansion though, because that means we're gonna have to like start over, I think. These are the last option, right? What's the other thing in Navy? So we have submarines, dreadnoughts, carriers, battleships. So it's all like specialized ships left. The submarines and carriers are in support vessels. And then here it's like, we can upgrade to dreadnoughts or battleships. Okay, thankfully the torpedo boats can upgrade to the scout cruisers, thank god. Okay, that makes things a bit easier. Makes things a bit easier for me. Peace between Hungary and Arabia. Okay, Hungary got their things. Oh, that looks ugly as hell. They pretty much took all of this stuff in the north. Okay, so we're gonna chill. Let our... Oh god. You guys embargoed me. There's a lot of nations embargoing me right now. It's not fun. All of a sudden, why are we losing money? Oh. Because I swapped the scout cruisers? Is that why? Also, did I not swap these to... Okay, there we go. How am I gonna get these guys to not fire the revolution? The armed forces actually supporting them is not great for me, because that's... Oh my god, that is like half my army. We might end up having to fight civil war, which is not good. Just because we tried to give women voting rights, bro. That's crazy. Also, losing money here, not great. I think we're gonna have to pass... are we still... Oh no, graduated is negative now. Fuck. Graduated being negative now is not good. Where are most of these expenses coming in from? Subsidies? Military wages... Government wages. I guess I could drop my government wages. I could drop our government wages. It's gonna piss off the interest groups, but yeah, we kind of need to lower it just a bit. Stream hasn't exactly been chill and relaxing. I mean, trying to balance your economy while also trying to fight a war that we kind of needed to get done out of the way. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. And we also only just progressed by like... Well, we started with like 18... What did we start in? Year that we started in? We started 1898. It's now 1902. So we just moved like 4 years. Another power block? Didn't you already have a power block, Westphalia? What are you doing? Did you get rid of your power block and then change it again? Alliance of the Hague? Interesting name. Kilwa being a major power is not cool for me. We had 38 years left at the beginning, right? Yeah, we had 38 years left at the beginning, so now we're down to like 34. I guess we can go to... No! Australia! They finally left. Fuck. It's kind of hard to keep them in, because... they're a great power now, so... leverage generation against them is like... very small, yeah. On the bright side, since they're isolationists, they're just not gonna... like, care about anyone else, I think. The problem though is that we can't get any of their we can't get access to the resources anymore, which is unfortunate. We did get multilateral alliances though, so we could upgrade our treaty with them. Rather than a defensive pact, I want an alliance now. What am I gonna do with the traditionalist movement here? I think we're just gonna have to fight the civil war. Okay, there we go. Workers' protections. And that's plus 75% minimum wage. So that's good. What do we want to pass next? Graduated went down. A while ago it was still positive, but yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't want to pass it right away, is because it did eventually go back down. It's not yet stable. We're definitely not doing old age pension just yet. We don't have the economy to support that at the moment. So that leaves us with the one law over here, which is gonna be protected speech. Let's get that in. Japan. Okay, there's our home affairs up. What else was I going to use my bureaucracy for? I guess nothing else. So we're just going to chill until our debt goes down to like 50% and we'll start building again. Although, if we're gonna wait that long, I think it's a bit early for it, but I'm gonna swap over to steel frame. We'll see if our private sector can handle that. I was hoping that we could get the the steel company up first before I swap over, so that at least the steel mills are gonna be built by the steel company. But I don't think we can really wait for that. So let's try swapping over. That doubles our construction. So the private sector should start moving faster. Oh, crap. No. No. What are we going to do? The bureaucracy. Shit. Oh, God. What do you want to improve with? Both of them already like us, so... I also don't really want to boost the trade unions. Hey, still, that phrase icon sounds ominous. it does kind of have that that I'm about to die energy. Oh man, how long is my bureaucracy debuff gonna last for? 4 years? Oh god. We're gonna be at like negative bureaucracy for 4 years? Fuck. That's unfortunate. Ah, crap. It's not, no, it was a threat. Bruh. Okay, we're getting even more mass migration. I kind of want to boost the industrialists' political strength over here, so we can try and maybe get them back out of marginalized. Why? Dude, why do these guys hate me? Okay. Automatic machine guns is finished. I don't know who researched that before I did, but cool, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our production method for that. Recoil mechanisms, cool. And then also unlocks machine gunners, leads to chemical warfare and flamethrowers. Ooh. Let's go to our military. So we can now attach machine guns to our army. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for all of them. Make sure that our army is very strong. Because we're gonna fight another war. I'm guessing it's gonna be another 1v4 or 1v5. We're gonna need every bit of firepower we can get. And let's take this option here. They have sort of decayed down, so they're now down to 76 militants. We're gonna have to basically wait until women's suffrage decays down. But at some point they should just be stuck down to protesting, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Busy too, my time off. I'm still playing SF6, the reason picked up. Caves of Khud. Caves of Khud. All I know about Caves of Khud is that video that Seth made, nothing else. Okay, we got 5 years left on Bombay. What is this? The British Republic wants us to have a defensive pact. Well, they're a major power already anyway, so... and I don't think we're gonna have any conflicts with them. They kind of want to be friendly with me now. I don't think they're gonna come back for the stuff that I took from them. And they have nothing in Africa. Haven't been able to download Brady Derby yet, but maybe soon. You really want to try that game, huh? Okay. There's our defense in depth. So we should be able to upgrade our army now to siege artillery as well. There we go. We're gonna have big damage on our stacks now. Let's plan out the next research we want. The patch knows on any given, he's always the most interesting himself. Okay, we're getting spread for combustion engine, so that means we can get cars pretty soon. Is there anything I need in particular for our military slash our society research. Government dividends, efficiency, taxation capacity. Political agitation. Don't really need that. I kind of want to boost up our bureaucracy and taxation capacity. We're already getting spread for corporate governance. Should I maybe go for maybe central planning actually? How does my taxation capacity look like? I'm pretty sure these two, yep. Assam and Bombay are up top. Suzhou is actually not bad. Really? Are you serious? Well, Suzhou's... Wow, okay. Suzhou actually has a lot of capacity. What the... Okay. It has maybe too much. That's probably why we're losing a bit of money. Maybe I should downsize that, actually. But most of the issue is with Assam and Bombay. We can try and fix that at some point. But we can sort of answer a bit of the issue by getting central planning here. So we can get central planning over in military. I don't really want to take destroyer. We don't really need that because we already have the sky cruiser. We skipped the sky cruisers. But then I don't want to go into Euro 5 because of the penalty. So I guess we just take Dreadnoughts would upgrade our heavy ships. We take Dreadnoughts. And then for production, let's see. Steam turbine. No, that's for power plants. We don't need that. That's for plastics. Or glass. We have a strong glass company right now, so... I take plastics, I guess. We're already getting spread for cars, so we can just let that run. Well, let's actually check on our companies. The two companies that we have, how are they doing? So... the... Inkozen Sobe is earning 107,000. Cool. Panama Canal Company is earning 93.8 thousand. They probably took a big hit when we had to lower our GDP to deal with our debt situation, which is unfortunate. Okay, we have protected speech now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check what we want to pass next. So the only things we have left that we want to pass would be graduated taxation eventually, and then social security, get old age pension. I guess we just don't pass anything for now. Just let the let these guys like cool down a bit. I don't know how the freaking Hindu priesthood got back to power. They were already marginalized. Fuck. Oh god. Oh, that also means we're losing authority. I have to cancel one of my charters. I have to cancel one of my charters. I don't know which one though. I want to keep the monopoly on glassworks for sure. Like, that's pretty important. Guess we're just gonna accept the deficit on authority for a while. Oh, that's bad though. The 3% radicals from political movements just constantly is really bad. Crap. Well. I could swap and get vassalization to try and squeeze out a bit of authority. Okay, nice. We're earning money again. Let's go. We're earning money again. Oh, because I think our modifier for bureaucracy, yep, it's gone. The 5% bureaucracy loss is gone. So once this 10% is gone as well, we should get a bit more money back since we're not losing money off of unrealized taxes anymore. And you can see our population just continually spiking because of all the mass migrations we're getting. That's what happens when you remove racism. And okay, there we go. Combustion engine. So that gives us access to automotive industry. So we can make cars now. We can make cars now. I don't know if the private sector is going to start making them. I also don't have a company for them, I think. Yeah, we don't have a company for them. So we'll see if the... Oh, the private sector just immediately queued one in. What the f... okay. I mean, if you're gonna queue one in, sure. Why not? And we're actually gonna add some demand for the cars because the automotive industry also unlocks for us motorized reconnaissance and truck transport for our armies. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap that actually for our army and navy. So oh, it actually requires me. Okay, it's gonna have to wait until the actual automotive industry is done building. Let's get momentum for the Liberal Party. Okay, the automotive industry has to actually be done building first. So it's gonna be a while yet before I can activate that. We have no more infantry. We have no more infantry. We could try for we could try for a play again. Question is where. Also 159, 108. I want to try and like, how else could I get their freaking leverage up? We're already... Bro. Should I swap advanced research to foreign investment? Feels bad though. It's not really that great. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, let's just try and get our debt down before we go in on another war. We're gonna need the headroom considering how expensive our army actually is. There's corporate governance, another company slot I can't use. More mass migration. If you look at our society right now, or is it society or population charts? Go to culture. Democrat? Who's the current leader of the armed forces? He's already a Democrat. I like how just one state actually gives us enough Han population to outnumber our native Filipino population. What the hell? Same thing with Marathi over in Bombay, dude. China and you have too many people. Jesus Christ. You have so many people, dude. Can I maybe go down on... Oh god. I'm gonna end up giving them momentum. Can I maybe go down on tax? Ooh, that's still negative. Okay, we have to like keep this up for now. $63. Do we still need the Liberal Party in government? We already passed multiculturalism. We're not gonna change anything else here. Graduated taxation would be supported by the trade unions who already like it anyway. So I don't think... Yeah, I already passed all of the stuff that the intelligentsia like anyway. So I don't really need them to be in government anymore. Old age pension is really just going to be the trade unions no matter what anyway. So I guess it's fine to get them out now. Yeah. Well, I guess it's not really changing much for our government legitimacy anyway, so we can just keep them in just because. Try and get more loyalists in. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of devastation. Oh no. That's a lot of devastation. Oh jeez. That screwed up our income by a lot. Oh my god. Bruh. Also, I think... Oh no. Okay, let's get our new stuff for the army. To give them trucks. Oh, whoops. And this should raise demand for the automotive industries, so the private sector should start building more of them. Our GDP dropped down again. Oh, that was a big spike. Ugh. Okay, there's central planning. Revolution in North China. Chile, anarchist revolt. Okay. Oops. I don't really have anything I can add to the treaties anymore to try and get them into our block, I think. So I don't know if we'll be able to still expand our block further. Take the prestige. No. I can't really pass any decrees, so you're just gonna have to tank that. Our balance is just stuck now. It's taking so long to get our balance back down to like half debt. We accrued so much debt during those wars. And like I really want to bring down the tax so that we're not radicalizing more pops. Because right now we're just radicalizing so many people. Dog. That was the Titanic, we just called it the Gigantic? Okay, sure. I didn't realize that was an actual event in the game. Okay. We can't really afford to bring up government wages either. Upgrade that. Oh god. Also, I didn't realize my glassworks were not producing. Oh. How long has it been not producing bone china? That's bad. Our company was not producing its freaking prestige good for a while there. Whoops, I did not notice. I didn't change that earlier when I was doing the exploit. I don't know why that changed. Also, it seems that we can't really afford telephone switchboards just yet. So maybe let's not do that. Where's my government admin? Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, we cannot afford telephone switchboards just yet. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. 44k for that? I need to produce more freaking telephones. Need more telephones, bro. Electrics Industries, huh? How many do we have right now? Not that many. Just 7 levels. We need more levels of these things. I want to build more of them, but we can't. We kind of have to let the private queue do it since the government has like no money right now. But I think we can stop here for now. We lost GDP, but we did get the land that we wanted for the companies that we want to establish. We're 31 months away from establishing our companies over in India. And then we're like 16 years away for the ones in China. As for the rest of our expansion, I'm just gonna try and get the remaining claims of my subjects and then also try and get our treaty port in Sinai. As much as I want to clean the borders up, I don't think we're gonna have the time for that. Japan is already a major power, so it's going to be more expensive to take land from them, so I won't be able to actually clean up Japan, unfortunately. And then over here, Kilwa is also like a major power, so the best I can do is like take the claims of my subjects and then also just, you know, like humiliate them, I guess, or like force them to release some other nations. And then with Arabia, we're just going to try and get our treaty port to get the Suez going. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Hopefully we'll be able to recover next week, because that was a brutal war. I had to actually fight and win a 1v4 again. Hopefully the next, like the last few wars are not gonna be like 1v4s anymore. Anyway. How many years left? It is June 3, 1906. We have until January of 1936. So about like a little less than 30 years left. Assuming the next assuming the remaining wars I have are not as painful as the ones we just had, maybe just one more session. I had to like play this session in like 4 speed for most of the stream because like I had to micro stuff. I had to make sure that we didn't miss out on some naval invasions that I needed to defend. Hopefully we don't have to deal with too many enemies in the next wars in the next session, and then we can maybe play on speed 5 then so that we can get through the last 30 years. But we'll see what we get up to next week. For the next stream on Thursday, we're going to be continuing the XCOM 2 run, and I'm gonna like double check what we were doing there, but we did get rid of all the chosen, so that's done. The only other side quest we need to do, I think, is the modified Archon of Valen, and from there we're just gonna finish the story. I think I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. It's probably a bit longer still because we did delay the main mission, the main objectives for quite a while. So yeah, we'll continue XCOM 2 on Thursday, and then on Saturday Saturday we could just play like, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna dig through my library and see what I can play on Saturday. Anyway, thanks to Spar, Steel, and John T. Wireman 3 dropping by. For everyone else, wherever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day, good night, take care, and I'll see you on Thursday for some XCOM 2.